for hell.
Today on X-Play, multiplayer madness in Splinter Cell, Pandora tomorrow. Paramilitary fun in Counter-Strike Condition Zero. And Akira Kurosawa's masterpiece gets turned into this. What the hell happened to Seven Samurai? It's game time. Just like Grandma used to make them, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Don't make us. Oh, anyway.
Hello and welcome to X-Play.
How good is today's show going to be?
I don't know.
Well, for starters, we have our review of the stealth game to rule all stealth games, the new Splinter Cell, Pandora tomorrow.
And we look at a modernized version of the cinematic classic Seven Samurai.
Plus, we check out one of the hottest games in Europe.
And we once again humiliate ourselves with peripherals when we look at EyeToy Groove.
Yes. And later, we review the long-awaited single-player version of Counter-Strike. Does it live up to the hype? We'll let you know. But we kick things off with our review of one of the year's biggest games, Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow may sound like the result of slinging a handful of magnetic poetry at a fridge, but in reality, it's the title of Sam Fisher's latest special ops adventure.
The NSA just called me. We have a problem in East Timor.
What kind of problem?
A big one.
You have a lot more latitude to do what you like in Pandora tomorrow. The levels are often designed to allow you multiple ways to complete your objectives. Of course, Sam's still not much of a gunfighter, so being sneaky is always preferable to a stand-up shootout.
Maybe you've got a use for this storage device I pulled off the gorilla I killed.
Thanks. How'd you hide it from your guard?
Just wash your hands when you're done with it.
The gameplay is pretty much unchanged, although Sam has gained a few new tricks. He can hang and shoot from pipes. He's got a quick dash to get across exposed doorways, and he can shift his weight in a split jump to reach nearby ledges. Man, that hurts just looking at it. And the enemies still loudly proclaim whether or not they saw you.
Who's there? Probably my imagination.
When hiring sentries, I think the ability to rationalize suspicious noises as hallucinations would probably not be on the list of qualifications.
There's nothing here.
The challenge level is still high, and one slip-up will get you beat down faster than an ass grabber at an Indigo Girls concert.
Damn it, Fisher. We weren't supposed to have any casualties. The mission's over.
But by far, the most exciting addition is the brand new multiplayer mode.
But this time, you're not alone.
In multiplayer, two teams are pitted against each other. On one side are the spies of ShadowNet, who behave just like Sam Fisher does in the single-player mode. The mercenaries of Argus are stuck in first-person shooter viewpoints, and it's their job to stop the ShadowNet spies from disarming the bioweapons planted around the map. Perhaps the coolest part is when a spy grabs a mercenary, the spy can talk to her prey using the Xbox Live headset. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Morgan.
Did you know that in 1962, a fit of uncontrollable contagious laughter in Tanganyika resulted in several people literally laughing themselves to death?
No, I didn't.
While the mercs are armed to the teeth, their lack of peripheral vision means that the spies can easily sneak up on them. If the spies play their cards right, that is. Various gadgets and traps can detect the spies, and the mercs have special vision modes designed to pick up movement and the use of the spies' night vision goggles. Plus, every time you start hacking, the mercs are alerted. The spies have many gadgets, but their guns only shoot taser bullets. Of course, sometimes that's enough. Hey, Adam.
Hello, Morgan.
Did you know that a bullet to your arm or leg can kill you if the shock of the projectile's entry is transmitted through the liquid in your body, damaging multiple internal organs?
No, I did not.
I need information.
I don't speak English.
I'd be willing to bet your neck that you do.
If you can tear yourself away from the multiplayer long enough to return to Sam Fisher's missions, you'll find a more challenging and typically gorgeous game that will definitely satisfy Splinter Cell fans. It's every bit as good as the first game.
Douglas, it's been a while.
Fisher? My God, man, you're getting old.
But to get the most out of Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow, you have to hit the multiplayer. This is the reason you'll be playing Pandora tomorrow for months to come. We give it a 5 out of 5. One more time. Adam?
Morgan.
Did you know the entry wound of a shot?
Oh, just knock me out.
Huzzah! I love this game. This game is so much harder than the first Splinter Cell, and that's saying a lot since the original was insanely difficult.
The 4-person online multiplayer in Pandora tomorrow is highly addictive, like crack or watching The Family Guy. If it weren't for Morgan continually knocking me out, I'd be playing it constantly. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Now, of course, Splinter Cell isn't the only high-profile game we have on today's show. We're also taking a look at the updated version of Kurosawa's classic film, Seven Samurai.
Now, how exactly did the developers usher this cinematic masterpiece set in feudal Japan to the consoles? Why, by redoing it in the future and populating it with homicidal robots, of course.
Yes. Here's our review of Seven Samurai 20XX. What do you get when you take Akira Kurosawa's action movie masterpiece, The Seven Samurai, and reinvent it as a futuristic hack-and-slash game? Well, for one thing, in the future, midriff-bearing leather armor is all the rage.
Well, this is just great.
And instead of sweeping shots of the wind blowing through fields of grain, you get sweeping shots of a sword-swinging samurai blowing through fields of enemies. The plot of Seven Samurai 20XX bears at least a little similarity to the Kurosawa original. You must defend a besieged village.
You think one samurai can protect you in this savage land?
But this time, instead of bandits, you fight against evil robots and mutated humanoids.
Those villagers are mine, samurai boy.
No, I don't think so.
You start by searching through a vast futuristic city, looking for other samurai willing to aid you in your noble quest.
I was thinking you might want to join up too. You told me you were a samurai.
As you search for your companions, you fight through wave after wave of evil robots. Lucky for you, your samurai skills let you cut through the robot hordes like a hot katana through butter.
That was easy.
Yeah, the battles don't take a whole lot of skill. You mostly just dive in and start swinging.
Yes!
It's easy to rack up huge hit combos as you hack your opponents into tiny metal pieces. Sometimes it's just a bit too easy. This is button mashing in its purest form. Here's an experiment. Let's see what happens if I try to take out all these guys with my eyes closed.
That was easy.
No difference. There's also the occasional RPG style level, where you wander around talking to the demure inhabitants of the city.
Come on in. New customers are always welcome.
Well, okay, but only if there's a horde of baddies to wade through.
Yes!
In between slash fests, you'll be entertained by cutscenes that bear little resemblance to the cinematic mastery achieved by Kurosawa.
I'm not really playing with him. Actually, he's trying to kill me.
Hear that sound in the distance? That's Kurosawa slowly turning in his grave. And it gets worse. Behold the horror of perhaps the scariest villains ever. The hip-hop boys.
Yo, Mew! What's up, Kai? Yeah, I'm glad we waited. Right, I think that these guys have finally made it. They requested that it's hoping to be you're the one that Agent sent us to see.
If there was anything that could make Kurosawa rise from his grave in a brain-munching fury, that would be it.
I hope for your sake you fight better than you rap.
But hey, it's just a video game. If you're hoping for cinematic mastery, you already know you should look elsewhere. You'll be much happier if you just relax, turn off your mind, and float through wave after wave of enemies.
That was easy.
We give Seven Samurai 20XX a 3 out of 5.
I think I'm going to take you home and keep you as a pet. Would you like to be my pet?
Whoa.
That's just the rapping just sort of
leaves us speechless.
Where exactly do you get rappers on roller skates from Seven Samurais? It's not Xanadu, people! It's a serious art film. It's like doing a history of political revolution in 19th century France is a musical.
I think someone already did that.
Well, it's miserable.
Coming up, Morgan takes a spin in Colin McRae Rally 04. Who says women can't drive?
X-Play, coming up next, only on TechTV.
We're extending our amazing 5 free CDs giveaway. Even we couldn't believe how popular our Video Professor Software Savers offer would be. The phones have been ringing off the hook, stock has been flying off the shelves, but we want everyone to get a free pack of software. So we're extending this amazing offer, giving you time to call in right now and get a great pack of software for the whole family free. These self-help and informational CDs contain a wealth of knowledge that no home should be without. Take a look at what you get free from household names you know and trust, like Home Depot, American Medical Association, and more. From wallpapering and plumbing to building cabinets, let the Home Depot experts show you how to do all your home improvements. Then create your own home on your PC, repaint, add a new addition, and see it all in a 3D walkthrough. American Greetings treats you to a personal greeting card maker. With hundreds of customizable designs and graphics, you can create your own store-quality greeting cards and save a fortune. Research almost anything in seconds. History, maps, nature, science, geography, trivia, and more. And for medical help for your family, turn to the Family Medical Guide, covering everything from minor scratches and burns to emergency assistance with CPR, shock, bleeding, and heart attacks. It's essential for any home. That's over $100 in free software that turns all this into this. All you pay is $6.95 for shipping and processing. It really is free. Video Professor gives you all this free because we know once you see how these CDs improve your life, you'll come back to us for more great software. You have no contracts to sign and no commitments. Plus, as an added bonus, if you call right now, we'll also throw in an extra free gift. This free typing tutorial uses fun games and tests to improve your typing skills. This special extended offer can't last forever, so make sure you don't miss out. It's free. It's risk-free. Our friendly operators are standing by, so call right now to get your free software pack. To get your free software pack and free bonus CD, you must call now.
Call 1-800-479-9482.
Dear X-Play, how can I play games and watch a fantastic show at the same time? Signed, All Thumbs and Thackeray.
Well, Thumbell, we've made it so easy, even Adam can do it.
Play TechTV's Hyperactive. It's the game you play online while you're watching X-Play. Answer trivia questions, chat, win cool prizes, and more. To play, log on to techtv.com/hyperactive during X-Play Monday through Friday nights at 11 Eastern, 10 Central.
Watch and win. Play TechTV's Hyperactive, only on TechTV.
Grab your BFG, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
And if you don't know what BFG means, we can't tell you.
Nope.
Welcome back to X-Play.
Later, we'll be taking a look at Counter-Strike Condition Zero. But first, we have a game that is huge in Europe, because that's where rally racing is really popular. Here's our review of Colin McRae Rally 04.
Have we got a game for you? It's the latest speed demon under Scottish developer Codemasters' kilt, Colin McRae Rally 04. At first, you may think that gameplay just has you rocketing around forests and prairies while some English dude shouts directions at you.
Titans and 2 right.
What did he say? Where should I turn?
30k and 2 left.
But dig a little deeper and you'll find the incredibly realistic physics the series is known for. One thing to remember is when you go off course, you're quickly dumped back on the track. You can't even run people over. How fun. But seriously, this game handles great. Careful braking and power slides help you stay on track while barreling over dirt, gravel, and mud.
And 6 left, 30.
Ooh, whoops, there goes my hood.
Big jump, 30, long 6.
The solo outings can be a drag, but if you stick to the challenges that have you competing with lots of other ralliers, you're in for a real thrill. Colin McRae Rally's car setup options and unlockable upgrades let Grease Monkeys tweak to their heart's content. Enjoy a few rounds of championship mode, and you'll also find the better you get, the better the repair shop is. Over 20 vehicles and 48 international tracks are available for your rallying pleasure. No matter if it's a Citroen or a Fiat Punto Super 1600 you're looking for, the designers have got you covered. Plus, these cars do suffer damage and perform poorly depending on how much your ride is crunched. Oops, I didn't mean it. Where the game takes a turn for the worse is in its general presentation. Static environments filled with stiff cardboard cutout style cars won't have players reaching for the shifter. Flashy collision effects aren't shown either, and the colors of the environments don't lend much depth. What Colin McRae Rally 04 does, it does well. Most hardcore fans will get a kick out of it, but for the average race fan, there just may be a little too much under the hood. X-Play gives Colin McRae Rally 04 a 4 out of 5.
Now, a lot of American rally fans are holding out for Rally Sport Challenge 2, which does look awesome.
Okay, but however, Colin McRae Rally only costs about $20, so if you're looking for a budget rallying title, this one is for you.
Now, stick around. Later in the show, we have the long-awaited single-player version of Counter-Strike, Condition Zero.
Yeah, because nothing makes more sense than taking a best-selling multiplayer game and squeezing the interactivity out.
Oh.
Up next, new ways to look like a dork with EyeToy Groove.
X-Play. Coming up next, only on TechTV. Home Tech is brought to you by GMC. We are professional grade.
Who would have thought that a 4-inch tube could emit 7,000 watts of light? Or that you could get the data of 7 billion stars onto a 4-inch disc? Who would have thought that you could get the power of a V6 with the fuel efficiency of a 4? We did. Introducing the GMC Canyon, the only midsize pickup to offer the Vortec i5 engine. Who would have thought? Professional grade engineering. It's not more than you need, just more than you're used to.
If you're a parent, you know watching too much TV and playing video games can be harmful for your kids. One way to control that is Time Scout, a monitor that can limit the time your kids spend at the TV. At $70, the Time Scout also comes with a set of swipe cards and a card reader. It's simple to set up. Just plug in the Time Scout, lock it, and get ready for some very unhappy children.
Mortgage interest rates have changed. Now may be a great time to lock in a new low fixed rate from Ditech.com. Call 1-800-71-FIXED or log on to Ditech.com right now. Ditech.com, your mortgage solution delivered.
Complete the trilogy now on DVD.
In less than 12 hours, the machines will breach the dock walls. Can Zion be saved?
Are we too late?
Complete the trilogy by The Matrix Revolutions on DVD.
The world's more entertaining with the new Sony card. Because every time you use it, you earn points towards Sony products. Electronics, games, movies, music, all the things you want from Sony get closer with every purchase. And it comes with some other things you want too, like a 0% introductory APR, no annual fee, and 2,500 bonus points after your first purchase. Call right now to start earning points on your credit card purchases. As much as 8 points for every dollar you spend. Don't wait. Discover the benefits of being a Sony card member. Call now. With your first purchase, you'll receive 2,500 bonus points, more than enough for your first reward. Turn your everyday purchases into Sony products with the new Sony card. It's your window to the things you want.
Here they are, the original Rumble Pack. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play.
Every once in a while, we like to humiliate ourselves to enrich your knowledge of gaming peripherals. Yes. Now is one of those times.
Here's our review of the newest game for the EyeToy Groove. Have we become technology's slave?
Or its perfect playmate?
Today, Adam and I are getting jiggy with the new suite of games for Sony's Body Rock and EyeToy peripheral.
Yeah, what DDR did for your feet, this does for the rest of your body parts that shake.
Now, there are basically 3 game modes. There's Solo Groove, Group Groove, and the rave-inspired Can't Dance No More Chill Out Groove.
Technology's
McRae.
Undoubtedly, the most fun you're going to have is in the group groove mode.
Battle mode pits you against other grooving combatants for high score honors.
How's the pain taste, pound cake?
Cooperative mode has you working together to complete routines mano y machina. You can pretend it's like a Matrix-like war against the machines as you dance to beat the computer.
You are so not the one.
Tournament mode is broken into 3 distinct games. Frenzy has you wildly fighting to stay alive as you hit these flying happy heads. For you calorie-conscious gamers who like slim fast with your amaretto, there's even a calorie burning meter where you can monitor your Krispy Kreme into steam ratio.
Game difficulty ranges from dynamic to hard, calling only the dukes and duchesses of the boogie to the game space.
Be prepared to grind a few micrometers off your dental work with the control scheme, which pissed us off with its difficult inconsistency. Another aspect of the game is it can take pictures and capture video of some of your more astral dance moments.
This could of course be good, or not so good, depending on how many adult beverages you've consumed.
Remember the great dance routines of the 80s? Now it's your turn to be Paula Abdul or whoever you are, as you can choreograph your own into 3 distinct games.
The EyeToy Jukebox goes from camp to current, with tracks spanning the Village People to Fatboy Slim. It's comprised of what the body likes to listen to, not the mind.
On the downside, the game feels kind of limited in single-player mode. I mean, it's kind of lonely dancing by yourself.
After a while, it feels a tad cutesy and toy-like too, but if you're part of the DDR karaoke group Party Fun Lovin' Set, then you're in.
And you don't believe us? Check out American Idol superstar William Hung as he gives the ladies what they're looking for.
You can call the boys, it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Go, Billy. Go.
As for X-Play, we give it a 3
out of 5.
Now, as you can see from that piece, we could hardly contain our enthusiasm.
Yeah, see, this motion right here, this is what we live for.
We do.
Up next, dangerous loners rejoice. Now you don't need friends to play Counter-Strike Condition 0.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Pandora tomorrow. Rated T for teen.
Now there's a way for you and the entire family to order not only your favorite DVD movies, but now you can order your kids' favorite games as well, and right from the convenience of your own home. It's called Games and Flicks. And here's how it works. You simply choose the movies and games that you want from our list of over 28,000 titles, and your selections will be delivered right to your home in just a couple of days. Now you and your entire family can spend time enjoying the things you like to do. More games, more movies, more fun. Simply go to our web address at GAMEZNFLIX and start enjoying all your favorite games and movies today. And if you log on now, Games and Flicks will give you a free 1-week trial membership. That's 1 free week to enjoy all the games and movies you want. Hey, it doesn't get any better. More games, more movies, and more fun. Join us at Games and Flicks.
Log on now to Games and Flicks and you'll receive your free 1-week trial membership. That's GAMEZNFLIX.com.
We were over our heads in credit card debt and looking for a way out.
A number of companies said they would help us, but they were only interested in charging huge upfront fees and putting us further into debt.
Credit Guard of America was different.
Credit Guard of America won't put you further into debt. As a nonprofit service, we've helped thousands of people for over 11 years. We work with you and your creditors to reduce your monthly payments so you can get on with life.
Credit Guard of America cut my monthly payments in half.
They cut my interest rate from an average of 23% to 8%. Some even went to 0.
I'll be out of debt in 4 years instead of 20. Credit Guard of America saved me over $13,000 in interest fees alone.
Call now to reduce your monthly payments. Cut the interest rates on your credit cards by up to half and get your unsecured debt paid off years earlier.
Don't you owe it to yourself to work with a real nonprofit service? Call now to find out how to receive a free credit report. Certified counselors are standing by.
Call 800-213-4632.
Want more? You got it at TechTV.com. Amazing things, cool things, and some things you didn't expect. TechTV.com. Get it? Got it. Bookmark it.
I've got the naked cheat code for Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
How did he get that?
I didn't know there was one because I don't take my clothes off.
Oh, that's nice. Welcome back to X-Play.
We have returned with a much hyped Counter-Strike title.
Now, as many of you know, Counter-Strike is a mod of Half-Life made by fans that actually went on to surpass the popularity of the original. So, of course, the publisher wants to milk the mod for all it's worth. Hence, the publication of Counter-Strike Condition Zero.
Now, we heard about this one a long time ago. It was supposed to have had a great single-player story mode, so the folks who couldn't play online would finally have a chance to bask in the warm, bloody glow of Counter-Strike. So, how did it turn out? Well, for starters, there's no story mode. Here's a review of Counter-Strike Condition Zero.
Counter-Strike. Maybe you've heard of it. Unless you've been pulled out of a spider hole somewhere near Tikrit, you know that Counter-Strike is the most popular online shooter in the world. So when Valve Software announced a single-player sequel, they said, there'll be a story, there'll be new gadgets, it'll be super cool. Well, all that story stuff, it got cut. However, Sierra's Counter-Strike Condition Zero does let you play without a net connection, so you can soak up that famed CS gameplay all by your lonesome. Just like the original online version, Counter-Strike Condition Zero pits two arbitrarily righteous factions against one another: terrorists and counter-terrorists. Each round has a goal, which must be thwarted by the opposing team. For example, these guys are hostages.
Okay, let's go.
And the counter-terrorists have to rescue them.
The hostage has been rescued.
Here, the terrorists want to use this brick of C4 explosives to blow up a building.
Bomb has been planted.
Hey, we're supposed to be guarding this bomb. D up, man. The game's real-life weapons have ballistically accurate physics, so things like movement and gun recoil will affect your aim. If you like to empty whole clips while running full tilt at your opponent, you're not going to hit much. But you are going to die. That's right, a lot. And when you die, you're out until the next round begins, so there's good incentive to play like your life depends on it. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. There's a crate, there's a door. Who cares? Don't die, I don't want to die. Mother puss bucket! At least after you're dead, you can fly around all disembodied and pretend to haunt people. Don't go in there! Get some cover! Life is fleeting. Although the graphics have been slightly improved, Condition Zero's main attraction are the official Counter-Strike bots, which make playing offline possible. The AI of these guys is impressive. They'll work both as a team and independently.
We've got a camp A. Me too. Roger. Roger that.
They'll creep silently when they don't want to give away their position.
I hear them. I hear something.
They'll announce the locations of enemies and call for backup.
Where are they? Downstairs. Taking fire. Need assistance. On my way. He's got the bomb.
Well, the good ones will, at least. You see, just like actual gamers, each bot has different skills with weapons, different preferences about following your orders,
Follow me. Roger that. Roger. Negative.
and different ideas about what courage under fire means.
You take the point. Negative. No, sir. No, sir. No.
Despite how cool the bots are, sadly, they are missing a major aspect of the original online gameplay: the abrasive, obnoxious, and often hate-mongering commentary of many actual Counter-Strike players. Look, I was promised an authentic Counter-Strike experience, but this is a sham. Not once has the computer made snide remarks about my bathing habits. It never shuts itself down because this mom was bitching about doing its homework. And it never, not once, insulted my sexual preferences. God, what a ripoff. I'm so glad we still have human Counter-Strike players to provide what this game lacks. Condition Zero's biggest issue is that basically you're playing the same game that's been around for the past 4 years, only now with computer opponents instead of real ones. So if you're satisfied with playing Counter-Strike online, there's not a huge reason to buy this. But if your internet access isn't great, or you're tired of all the charming people online, Counter-Strike Condition Zero will feed your need. X-Play gives it a 3 out of 5.
Counter-terrorists win. Do not.
All right, well, there you have it. That's the end of the show. Make sure you go to our website.
TechTV.com/XPlay.
You can read the review, Condition Zero, and see what we just saw.
Good night.